Ladies and gentlemen, what if success wasn't something you chased, but something you magnetized toward you? Imagine that everything you want already exists out there just waiting for you to align with it. The truth is, success begins in the mind before it ever shows up in your life. You have to become the kind of person who effortlessly draws it in. This isn't about luck. It's not about grinding 24/7. It's about becoming the version of yourself that success is looking for. You see, most people wait for things to change before they feel successful. They wait for the job, the relationship, the promotion, and only then allow themselves to believe they are worthy. But that's not how it works. To attract success, you have to become the person who feels successful now, regardless of circumstances. The energy you carry creates your reality. So if you want success, you must think, feel, and act like it's already yours. The way you think today is the blueprint for the life you'll have tomorrow. Every thought is like a signal. If you're stuck in thoughts of fear, doubt, or scarcity, you'll only attract more of the same. But if your mind and emotions are tuned to abundance, growth, and certainty, success will be drawn to you as naturally as a magnet pulls metal. The secret is to stop living from the familiar past and start living from the future you want to create. It's not about pretending or faking it, it's about stepping into a state of being where success already feels real to you. How would you act if you were already thriving? How would you show up in the world if you knew everything you wanted was on its way? Feel it, believe it. Act from that place, and you'll notice that opportunities, people, and circumstances begin to arrange themselves to match the energy you are radiating. There will be moments when the outside world doesn't reflect what you're trying to create. And that's the challenge. You have to trust the process, even when nothing seems to be happening. Keep your mind and emotions aligned with the version of yourself who has already succeeded. The universe will respond to your energy, not your effort. Success isn't something you chase, it's something you become. Every experience in your life, every success or failure is a reflection of your inner state. It all starts with your thoughts and emotions. Your internal environment becomes the blueprint for the reality you experience. If you want to attract success, you must first master your inner world. Why? Because energy flows where attention goes. And the thoughts and emotions you habitually carry become signals that shape the experiences you call into your life. We live in a universe governed by invisible forces, call them energy, frequency, or vibration. The state of your mind and heart acts like a broadcast signal, constantly communicating with these forces. If your thoughts are filled with lack, doubt, or frustration, the energy you emit will resonate with that frequency. You might not even realize it, but you'll be attracting people, events, and outcomes that confirm those inner beliefs. It's a loop. What you feel inside shows up outside, and what shows up outside reinforces what you feel inside. The key to shifting your reality lies in changing the emotional state you habitually live in. Think about this. What does it feel like to wake up every day with the emotion of frustration or fear? You spend your mental energy rehearsing problems, expecting the worst, or feeling stuck. Even if the opportunity for success shows up, you'll miss it because your internal filter is tuned to failure and struggle. You won't recognize the chance, or worse, you'll sabotage it. Now imagine the opposite. When your inner state is one of calm certainty and gratitude, your energy shifts into a state of coherence. Success becomes something that feels natural to you, not something you have to fight for. From this place, you think clearer thoughts, make better decisions, and align yourself with the kind of opportunities that feel right. Instead of forcing things to happen, they seem to come to you effortlessly because now you're vibrating at the same frequency as your desired reality. But it's not just about thinking positive thoughts. You must train yourself to feel differently. Emotions like joy, gratitude, and confidence are magnetic. They amplify the signal you're sending out. When you hold on to these feelings consistently, even in the face of challenges, you rewire your brain to expect positive outcomes. Your thoughts become aligned with the energy of success, and your actions begin to match that belief. This shift requires practice. Your body is used to living in familiar emotional states, whether it's stress, fear, or frustration. Changing that pattern means going beyond your old habits. It means waking up each day and choosing to feel as if your dreams have already manifested, even before any evidence shows up. The mind and body work together, and when you stay aligned with empowering emotions, success has no choice but to find you. It's not magic, it's the science of alignment. The greatest paradox of creating success is that you have to feel it before you see it. Most people think they'll believe in their success once it shows up, but the truth is, success isn't something you wait for, it's something you embody right now. Living as if the success you desire has already arrived means shifting your thoughts, emotions, and actions into alignment with the version of you who has already achieved your goals. It's not pretending or wishing it's becoming. The mistake many make is thinking they need external results to feel successful, waiting for the job, the wealth, or the relationship to unlock that sense of worthiness. But waiting puts you in a state of lack, signaling to the universe that you are incomplete. When you feel incomplete, you radiate scarcity. and scarcity attracts more scarcity. The key to reversing this cycle is to tune into the emotions of success before it arrives, because the energy you embody becomes the energy you attract. Ask yourself, if you had already achieved everything you wanted, how would you carry yourself? What would your thoughts be like? How would you feel waking up every day, knowing that your dreams are your reality? When you live from that state of being, your mind and body start to synchronize with the frequency of success. You move differently, speak with confidence, and make decisions from a place of empowerment, not fear. Opportunities begin to show up not because of luck, but because you've aligned yourself with the reality where those opportunities naturally exist. Living as if your success has already arrived doesn't mean you ignore your current circumstances or become reckless. It means you stop identifying with limitations. You stop being the person who is trying to become successful, and you start being the person who already is. This shift in identity is powerful. The mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined with emotion. When you consistently feel the emotions of success, gratitude, fulfillment, and certainty, you reprogram your brain to expect those outcomes. And what the brain expects, it works to create. It's about more than just thinking positively. To live as if you've already succeeded, you must take action from that elevated state. If you were already the successful version of yourself, what steps would you take? How would you treat your time? Who would you surround yourself with? When you act from this mindset, you start to make choices that align with the life you want, and the universe responds accordingly. This is the essence of transformation. Your outer reality shifts to match the inner reality you consistently inhabit. The challenge is to stay connected to this version of yourself even when circumstances don't reflect it yet. There will be moments of doubt and delay. The test is whether you can remain aligned with the future you are creating, regardless of what's happening now. Success isn't about waiting to feel complete. It's about stepping into that feeling now today and allowing the world around you to rearrange itself to meet the new version of you. We live in a world where so much of our sense of worth is tied to external validation, likes, promotions, compliments, or recognition. But the moment you rely on something outside yourself to feel worthy, you hand over your power. Success becomes conditional, dependent on whether others approve, whether circumstances align, or whether you receive the right opportunity at the right time. Waiting for external validation traps you in a cycle of lack, always seeking something outside to confirm that you're enough. But real success starts when you realize that nothing external can give you what you already possess within. Validation from the outside is fleeting. It's like chasing a mirage. No matter how much approval you gather, it will never feel like enough if you haven't cultivated that sense of worth internally. And here's the truth: you will never attract lasting success if you don't believe in your worth before anyone else does. If you keep waiting for others to tell you that you're good enough, you send out the energy of dependency and lack. You're signaling to the world that you aren't yet complete, and the world reflects that back to you. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to stop looking outward for confirmation and start looking inward. You have to decide right here and now that you are already enough. Your dreams, your value, and your potential don't need permission to exist. When you own that, the way you move through the world shifts. You stop chasing approval and start attracting the right opportunities because your energy is rooted in self-assurance, not need. The irony is that the moment you stop seeking validation, you begin to radiate the kind of confidence that others naturally gravitate toward. This internal shift requires self-discipline. It means becoming aware of the moments when you find yourself waiting for someone to notice your work, waiting for the world to tell you that you're on the right path. Instead of waiting, you cultivate a sense of success within yourself. You affirm your worth without conditions, knowing that external outcomes are merely reflections of who you've already decided to become. When you feel complete within, your thoughts, emotions, and actions align with abundance, and success follows as a natural byproduct. It's not about arrogance or ignoring feedback. It's about no longer being controlled by the need for approval. You listen to feedback, but it doesn't define you. You accept praise, but it doesn't become your fuel. When you are rooted in your own sense of value, you move from a place of wholeness. And from that state, you make choices based on what feels aligned with your inner truth, not what you think will impress or satisfy others. Your energy becomes magnetic, not because you seek validation, but because you've stopped needing it. In the end, waiting for external validation is just fear disguised as hesitation. It's the fear that if you move forward without someone's approval, you might fail. But the truth is, success favors those who take action from a place of certainty, not those waiting for permission. When you stop waiting for the world to tell you you're enough, you step into your power. You become the kind of person who creates leads and attracts not because others say so, but because you've decided that you already are. Every thought you think carries energy, and that energy acts like a signal broadcasting into the field around you. Your mind is not just a passive observer of reality, it's a powerful creator. Every thought sends out a frequency, like a beacon, drawing matching experiences, people, and opportunities into your life. This isn't wishful thinking or philosophy, it's the way energy works. Just as a radio picks up a station it's tuned to, your life begins to align with the thoughts you habitually focus on. What you think repeatedly with emotion becomes the blueprint for your external reality. Your brain is constantly organizing your thoughts into patterns, and those patterns shape how you interpret the world. If your thoughts are dominated by fear, scarcity, or doubt, that becomes the filter through which you see everything. Even if an opportunity for success presents itself, you won't notice it, or worse, you'll resist it because your mind isn't tuned to receive it. You'll unconsciously attract situations that reinforce those negative beliefs, keeping you stuck in a loop of the same old results. On the other hand, when your thoughts are aligned with abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you send out a very different signal. Your brain begins to seek out solutions, paths, and people that resonate with that higher frequency. It's not that these opportunities suddenly appear out of nowhere, they were always there, but now your mind can perceive them. The way you think literally shifts what you notice and act upon, and in turn, the universe responds by bringing you the people, circumstances, and experiences that match the signal you're broadcasting. This process becomes even more powerful when emotion is involved. A thought without emotion is like a weak signal, it barely registers. But a thought charged with emotion, whether positive or negative, is amplified. Think about a time when you were overwhelmed with fear or anxiety. Notice how that emotional energy seemed to attract more reasons to worry, more things to go wrong. The same happens with positive emotions. When you feel deeply grateful or excited about your future, those emotions send a strong signal into the field, pulling in experiences that align with your elevated state. What's crucial to understand is that your brain doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. If you repeatedly think thoughts of success, abundance, and joy, your brain begins to rewire itself as if those outcomes are already happening. This rewiring shifts your behavior and perception, making it easier for you to take the kind of inspired action that leads to real-world success. And as you act in alignment with your thoughts, the world around you starts to reflect the reality you've already created in your mind. However, this isn't just about thinking positively for a moment and hoping things will change. The process requires consistency. Your mind has been conditioned by years of habitual thoughts, and to shift your reality, you must break free from those old patterns. This means becoming aware of the stories you tell yourself every day. Are your thoughts focused on what's possible, or are they locked in old limitations? The more you consciously shift your thoughts toward what you want, the stronger the signal you send out and the faster your reality begins to align. You have to think about your goals not as distant dreams but as present realities already unfolding. See them clearly in your mind. Feel the emotions you would feel if they were already true. When you think and feel from this future state, you broadcast a signal that draws your desired reality toward you. This isn't magic, it's alignment. And when your thoughts and emotions stay consistent with the future you want to create, that future becomes inevitable. In the journey toward achieving your goals, trust in the process is essential, yet it's often the most challenging aspect to embrace. The path to success is rarely linear. It is a winding road filled with twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles. Setbacks are not merely roadblocks, they are integral components of your growth. When you encounter challenges, it's crucial to understand that these moments are opportunities in disguise, serving to strengthen your resolve, deepen your understanding, and ultimately refine your path. Trusting the process means recognizing that every experience contributes to your evolution, even the ones that feel discouraging. Your journey is not defined by the setbacks themselves, but rather by how you respond to them. Each setback invites you to reassess your approach, to gather insights, and to build resilience. When you choose to view challenges as part of the learning experience, you shift your focus from the difficulty to the growth potential inherent in every situation. This mindset not only fosters resilience, but also opens you up to new possibilities that you may not have seen before. I think of setbacks as vital feedback from the universe. They signal that you are on a path of expansion, where comfort zones are continually challenged and personal limits are pushed. When you trust the process, you release the need for immediate gratification and accept that transformation takes time. You understand that even the most successful individuals have faced setbacks. It is often through these challenges that they gain the wisdom, skills, and tenacity required to succeed. Trusting the process means having faith in your journey even when results aren't visible. It's about cultivating patience and understanding that each step, whether forward or backward, brings you closer to your ultimate goals. Moreover, when you encounter setbacks, it's essential to maintain a connection to your vision. Visualize your desired outcome and hold that image in your mind. This vision acts as your guiding star, reminding you why you started in the first place. When challenges arise, revisit that vision, feel the emotions associated with your success, and let that energy fuel your determination. By staying connected to your purpose, you create a powerful force that propels you through difficulties and keeps you moving forward, even when the path is unclear. The process of trusting requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, reframe them as stepping stones toward greater achievements. Reflect on what you can learn from each situation. What insights can you glean? What strengths are emerging as you navigate these challenges? Embracing setbacks with a mindset of curiosity allows you to transform obstacles into valuable lessons that inform your future actions. This perspective not only enhances your problem solving skills, but also fortifies your ability to adapt and pivot as necessary. Ultimately, trusting the process means surrendering to the flow of life. It's about letting go of the illusion of control and embracing uncertainty. Life is inherently unpredictable, and while you can set intentions and take action, you cannot dictate every outcome. Accepting this truth frees you from the burden of unrealistic expectations and enables you to respond more effectively when things don't go as planned. When you trust the process, you cultivate a sense of ease, knowing that every experience, whether perceived as good or bad, is leading you to where you need to be. In this dance between effort and surrender, you align yourself with the natural rhythms of life. Each setback becomes a part of your unique story, enriching your journey and deepening your resilience. Trusting the process allows you to navigate the complexities of your path with grace and courage, ultimately transforming challenges into triumphs. By embracing this mindset, you not only enhance your personal growth, but also open the door to a future where your dreams and desires unfold in perfect timing.